Alright, greetings everyone. Today I'm going to talk to you briefly about the treble clef. Now the treble clef, don't confuse it with this, the treble clef, which would be a cliff on which you either believe or are actually experiencing trouble in the form of danger or any other kind of trouble. So no, it's not treble cliff. It is treble clef. Treble clef is also known as the G clef. Sorry. Here we go. Now this symbol here, some people say it looks like I think it looks kind of like a backwards S. Yesterday, a student mentioned that he thought it looked like a 6. Actually, it was a G. Still is more or less a G. And if you look at it this way, you can kind of see how that's the G part. The G, the circle part of the G, actually this line here is the G line, meaning that any dot that appears in that line is a G. Should be played as a G. And this G on guitar music would be that note. G note. Alright, let's erase that. Alright. And next, let's go on to the treble clef. Right. The line notes of the treble clef. So to make it easier to remember, we divide them into two different groups. One group is the line notes. The second group is the space notes. The line notes we remember by saying this sentence or a sentence like it in which each word starts with a different consecutive letter of the line notes. What do I mean? Here's one. Every good boy does fine. So the first letter of every is E. That is the first letter on the bottom line. Then we skip the space. Remember that we're only doing the line notes, right? So the little heading up here, line notes, specifically line notes. Every good, so the next line note is G. Every good boy, what letter would that be? What's that? Yep. B. Every good boy, what's next? Every good boy does fine. And there you have it, EGBDF. Now, what about the notes in the spaces? So you can kind of see here. So this would be a note on a line right there. A note in the space would need to go between the lines. So let's explore those here really quickly. Right, so the space notes, they spell a word that rhymes actually with space. It's very convenient. The word is face, and the letters of face are F, A, C, E. Now you can see sometimes it's kind of, when you're first starting to read music, it can be confusing whether, is it on the line or is it on a space, especially when they start making chords and they're kind of like stacked together and it's just really crowded. But just remember, if it's a line note, that line needs to go right straight through the center of it, like it's a marshmallow that you're roasting at a campfire. Okay, it's got to go right through the center of it. So even if it's touching the edge, it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't mean it's a line note. It's still a space note because it goes between the notes. So, and there you have it. So moving to review, we've got every good boy does fine, and FACE, which rhymes with face. So EGBDF and FACE. And that's that for now. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have, well, before we go, let's do a quick quiz. All right, so what is that note? Give you about 5 seconds. Yes, that is an E, as in every good boy does fine, E. So that's what you would do. You would count up every good boy does fine. You're like, oh, it's an E. I know what that is. What's that note? So first you want to do is you want to ask yourself, is this note on a line or on a space? And in this case, the first one was on a line, obviously. It's going right through the center of it. The second one is on a, correct, it's on a space. And that space would be the first letter of the word face, so it'll be an F. All right, I'll stop there. Keep the video nice and short, and I hope you guys have fun learning some music.